What's up, all you freaks and geeks of the world? It's your fairy sex mother, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm finally letting my hair free. I'm just going to accept the fact that I have locks, you know. I am growing locks, you guys. I have been officially locked for almost 5 months. The 16th, yes, the 16th will make this officially 5 months that I've had locks in my hair. This has been a cool journey so far. I'm not 100% ready just to show my entire hair, but you know, here's where we are so far. My phone. Here's where we are so far, and you know, whatever. But let's, as you can see by the title, this is going to be a Q&A. I asked this question on my Instagram. Excuse me. And I also asked this question on my Twitter. I got a few questions I thought was interesting to talk about in this video, so I'm going to talk about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media. I am very interactive. Like, y'all, I just be saying stuff, or if I don't holler back at you within like 3 seconds from already being on my phone, I promise you by the end of that day, I will have a conversation with you. I'm very interactive on my social media. So, you know, just follow me. But let's get into this video. Okay, so the first question is, what's the average sex time? I would say, depends on the situation. So a quickie is quick. A quickie, like, you know, 5 minutes, but they're saying average sex time. So average sex, I would say like 30 to 45 minutes, only because I feel like 30 to 45 minutes is a nice middle. Because if you can go for more than 30 to 45 minutes, you know, that means like this is all about pleasuring your partner. Like, this is all about someone catching orgasms longer than someone else. And so, you know, 30 to 45 minutes is a great time frame, but anything less than that, like 20 minutes is cool, because at least, like for me, 20 minutes, I can at least catch like 3 good ones. And by that time, it's like, okay, cool, 30 to 45, I'm at like a solid 6 of them. And anything above that, I'm just at like 50. Like, it's just woo. But, you know, I feel like 30 to 45 minutes is a nice little general area. Because at that point, you could tell either you're finna get tired or, you know, you almost made it. You're almost there. Anything less than like 15 minutes, if it's not like a quickie, anything less than 15 minutes is just like, what am I here for? Like, what am I here for? The next question is, how long is too long for people to be in the talking stages and sex phase without a relationship title? That question is very argumentative, because a lot of people don't have the same mindset. I personally would say like 8 months to a year, only because like people go out into the world trying to find a relationship, and some people like want to find that person forever, but trying so hard to find that person that you want to have as your forever, it makes it more complicated on yourself, because from the get-go, your standards are already like to a point where you can't get that person to be there unless you train them to be there. In a relationship, a lot of people learn from each other, and they see the potential that the relationship can get to, and then they work together to reach that ultimate goal. Well, a lot of people set really, really high standards for themselves, but don't be realistic with their standards. Like, you can't sit there and say you want to be with somebody who makes $1 billion a year, or you want to be with someone that's going to text you day in and day out, or blah, 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 but you as a person don't even make $1 billion a day. Or, I mean, not a day, but you know, you as a person, you don't even make that much money, or you're not even always by your phone, or you're a slow texter, or you play these little mind games. It's like people try to look for something, but then they aren't that person themselves. And so instead of looking for a relationship, I would more so want to just go with the vibe and see where me and that person can go. Because not everybody has to have sex, because technically nobody should be having sex, but we all just be having sex. So if you sit there and have sex with somebody, then it's going to enhance feelings sometimes. So if you don't know if you want to spend or have this person in your life in the long run, or if you want to have this, if you don't know if you want to have this person in the long run, or if you don't want to have them in the long run, then don't have sex with them. Just chill with them and vibe with them. And then by the time you have sex with them, you can see how long you'll go with figuring out, like, is this a forever thing or is this an in the moment thing? Because everybody knows the difference, I feel like, when it's a forever thing and when it's in a moment type thing. Because you know, like, you got that feeling about that person where it's just like, I don't want you, but then you just be sticking around for whatever BS reason. So I would say for 8 months to a year, you are in the talking stage, getting to know each other stage, doing the nasty stage, because you actually get to learn each other and build and grow. And like, you'll turn this person from worrying about being a bae, a boo, a boyfriend, or a girlfriend, and you'll most so just think about like, hey, I'm chilling with my best friend or something like that. I hope that makes sense. What to expect with male birth control. I honestly do not like birth control. I feel like birth control is so terrible. Like, if you're not on extreme, like, if you're not in serious pain with your menstrual cycle, or if you're just an extremely fertile female, or you and your partner running into way too many pregnancy scares, then birth control, sure. But if you just want to be on birth control just because, I honestly would say get off. Birth control is just terrible. So for a man, and then on top of that, birth control is nothing but a mixture of different hormones to counteract the hormones that's already in your body to make you not produce what you're supposed to produce. Whether it's an extreme amount of hormones where you just don't have a period, or it's enough hormones for you to be a functioning human and still have a period but just not be fertile as hell. No. I feel like men cannot I feel like men cannot handle that level of hormones. They can't giving a man that much stuff in one pill, and just to make him not reproduce sperm, or not make him like ejaculate the way he wants to, or he basically shooting blanks, is gonna be really, really awkward. Because then you have to imagine a guy being emotionally different because he's on birth control. Like, I don't know, that would just be a weird sight to see a man be emotional. He's masculine and stuff, and then it's just like, oh, I'm having a bad day. Why, honey? Because I'm on my birth control. What? Like, I'll be like, nigga, what did you? Because you're on birth control. Okay. I mean, I guess it would be cool for like sex because he's shooting blanks and stuff. But as far as, no, I don't expect that to be good. I don't expect that to be good. How do you feel about a guy asking a female to be on birth control? Birth control questions. I feel like that's rude depending on the situation. If you're in a relationship, I feel like that's just the guy trying to be more responsible because he wants to knock something up in you, or he sees that your period is like really, really terrible, it's kicking your ass. So he just wants to help out and stuff like that. But I feel like if you're not in a relationship and y'all just fuck buddies, or y'all just started talking or something like that, you have no right to sit there and tell me to get on birth control, because you don't know what birth control does to my body. And I feel like if a guy asks a girl to be on birth control, that means either A, you better hurry up and put this pill or this shot up inside you before you end up being a baby mama, or B, they just want to see you emotionally distressed. And yeah, that ain't the way to go, sis. That ain't the way to go. How to plan a first night. It doesn't matter which first night it is. I feel like all first nights should be some level of special / respectful, because some people will just give you a first night and they'll have sex with you in some like whatever ass area, or they won't even clean their room, or it won't even smell good, their bathroom is dirty. I'm not saying that I've experienced that, but I know people who have had like their first times been in some messed up places. So, not their first time like losing their virginity, but the first time they had sex with somebody, they would have sex with somebody in like weird places. So it's just like, bro, I feel like everyone should take the time out to actually plan the first time. If you don't want to have the first time with this person at your house because you don't know them for like that, okay, cool. But at least, you know, still clean up the living room area, still clean up the bathroom, spray a little Lysol, you know, have a nice little candle. Music is cool, it's nice. It ain't always got to be like making love music like Jodeci and Tank and shit. But, you know, they got some songs out there where it's like having sex type songs like Plies, Busted Baby, Please Excuse My Hands, God dang, Put It In, K Michelle, Bobby Valentino. Like, there's so many songs out there where y'all could just and go home. Like, get your rocks and go home. So, you know, the first time you have sex with somebody, you want to still make it as special as possible. Now, this is somebody you've been trying to impress, like you've been trying to get at them forever, you've been trying to bust they stuff open, then you need to plan the first time. Like, you need to have a date and then some sex, and the sex got to be bomb, and it got to be in a great location, and it got to be decorated with some candles and stuff like that, incense popping. Like, it needs to have some water on the side just in case we get tired. Like, if you've been like pursuing for this, you got to go all out. But if you haven't really been pursuing it for real, but you know y'all giving each other that vibe that you want to smash, you know, still put some effort and put some respect into your area. And bring the condoms. Make sure you bring the condoms. Is masturbation still considered taboo? I feel like some people don't like masturbating because when they did it when they was younger, they feel like they're disgusted with themselves now that they did it when they were younger, or because they've experienced the real thing that masturbating is just poverty. Like, people look at masturbation as if it's just the nastiest thing in the world, or it's like, I don't want to touch myself. Why would I touch myself when I can get the real thing? And it's just like, bro, masturbation is cool. Like, man, I have a whole boyfriend. I practically live with my boyfriend. Like, I have a whole man. I still masturbate. Why not? Because sometimes he may not be in the mood. And even though people could just be like, you're in a relationship though, when are they never not in the mood? Sometimes guys do not be in the mood. Like, not all guys, I mean, he and info, but not all guys are just walking horny rabbits and stuff. Maybe in the beginning of the relationship, like when we was both fresh, smashing each other, and it was just like fun to do every single day. But like, me and this dude been in the game for almost 3 years now, so it's like, we like to chill and stuff like that. But either way it goes, sometimes he's just not here. So, and then I can get horny and stuff like that. Masturbation is fun. It's a great way to learn yourself and know what you want. Sometimes when I masturbate and then I go back and have sex and I want to have that orgasm that I had when I masturbated, it's ways where you can like reiterate, do it again, redo what you did while you was masturbating with actual sex, and then it makes it 10 times better because you get exactly what you want times 10. It's just like, and it's just like, you wouldn't have known that was there, or you could have done that if you didn't masturbate. Some of y'all didn't even know what an orgasm felt like until you masturbated or until you beat your meat. So you should just give it a try. Give it a try. Are men or women emotionally attached after sex? Are they emotionally attached after sex? See, it depends. It's 50 yes, 50 no, because there are some people out here in this world who really don't give a F. And they will only have sex with you because of their own personal benefit and not because they like you or something like that. Like, they can have sex with you and not feel nothing afterwards. Like, they can have sex with you and just not care about you. There are people like that in this world, and there are some people who get emotionally attached all the time. So then the little bit of affection you give them and you go as far as having sex with them, heck yeah, they'll get emotionally attached. I feel like that one's like very controversial, and that one's very personal. Like, that's how you view it. Me, after sex, do I get attached? No, it depends on how I feel about you. If I liked you to that level, to where if I had sex with you, oh my God, this is gonna sound so hoish. Huh? Oh, he's playing the game. It's gonna sound hoish, but it's not hoish because I'm not a hoe. So either way it goes. If I've had sex with you and I liked you, but I really didn't like you, like I wanted to be your girlfriend or some shit like that, then no, it wouldn't affect me if you do like the typical not texting back or not answering my phone calls or not wanting to hang out, blah, 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 blah. That kind of BS that people look for in someone that they're just in a sex relationship with, not an actual relationship with. That kind of BS people look for, I don't look for that. But if I actually like you and I've expressed to you how I felt about you, and I've sat down and I told you that this is how you make me feel and this is what I expect from us, do you agree? And you say yes, and we have sex, yes, the attachment gets way deeper because I feel like you are on the same page as me, because you have not steered me away or denied me or have pushed me to the side or kicked me out of the spectrum that we are as one. So literally that's very opinionated. I feel like that's very opinionated, but yeah, it just depends on who you are as a person. If you get emotionally attached after every person that you've had sex with, you've kind of became a dumbass. Because if you've been attached, if you were attached to a person and you had sex with them and y'all are like nothing together, but y'all was never anything in the first place, and you got emotionally attached to somebody that just didn't have that same emotion back to you, then you're kind of stupid. But I mean, we've all been stupid before with somebody, so don't take offense to it. But anyway, DeAndre back there playing a game. So, but that is all the questions I have for today. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My hand didn't go nowhere. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media, dude. Like, follow me on my social media, because I'm very interactive, and sometimes I really legit, my eye itches. Sometimes I legit be bored, and so I just be saying random stuff, and I don't know, sometimes I want people to entertain my bullshit. But you know, again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. SEX, learn about sex. SEX, learn about sex. Might learn a thing or two. Learn about sex. Subscribe.